Good morning, good people. Hope all is well with you today. Happy Friday, happy Friday. So, yesterday we talked about relationships and the value of relationships, but today I wanted to expand a little bit on that conversation. So, I want everybody to be conscious that in relationships, we're always going to be put into two particular categories, and that's asset and that's liability. So you're always going to be put in one of those two categories by the person or the people that you're in a relationship. You're going to be put in by your job or your spouse. You're always going to be seeing either one, an asset, or two, a liability. So going back to the conversation about me receiving a full athletic scholarship to West Virginia University, excuse the car that's driving. Let's pause. Okay, so going back to that relationship or experience that I had with receiving a full athletic scholarship at West Virginia University, I remember 2 years prior to my recruitment at West Virginia, um, the coaches they were sitting in my mom's living room and telling my mom how much I would be an asset to the university, and how it essentially was the best thing since sliced bread. Now, fast forward 2 years after I arrived on campus, with being one, red-shirted my very first year, and two, year two, experiencing a significant thigh injury. I was put into the liability category because my coaches essentially told me that they didn't foresee me playing a down of football at West Virginia, and that I should transfer to another school, maybe a smaller school. It didn't matter. It just, I needed to get out of West Virginia University because I was never going to play. Now, that's when we have to understand our intrinsic value. And the value of ourselves always starts within. You always have to be your biggest cheerleader. You always have to believe in yourself. As I always say, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. So, in relationships, you may be in a relationship, you may be in a marriage, you may be under employment, you might be in entrepreneurship with a business partner. But whatever avenue of life you may be currently in, you may have someone that sees you as a liability as opposed to an asset. But within yourselves, you always have to understand that your true value and what you bring to the table. As long as you understand your intrinsic value and what you bring to the table, nobody else can ever put a value on what you are and what you do. So never lose sight of that. Stay focused, persevere through all of those challenges, because if you work hard enough and you stay consistent enough over a long extended period of time, all of those people that see you as a liability will eventually understand that your value is truly great. But that can never happen if you give up or you lose sight of who you are and what your true value is. So that's my encouragement with you guys today. Sorry for all the reactions with people driving by and everything, but that's a part of life, right? Nothing's perfect, but don't you lose your value of yourself. Don't devalue yourself because others don't value who you are and what you bring to the table. Because surely the seasons of life shall change and people come and go. But we have to always remain confident in who we are and whose we are, and our Creator and what our Creator made us to be. So this is my encouragement to you guys today. I hope you guys have a phenomenal day, phenomenal weekend, and happy Memorial Day. And thanks to all the servicemen and women who paid the ultimate sacrifice for our country, as well as those who are serving to protect our rights and our freedoms. Good day and God bless people.